Ladies and gentlemen, yet another Teen Titans video, or Titans video in general, DC Comics. Starfire herself, she was from another planet known Tamaran. She's a Tamaranian. She trained all her life to become queen, ended up meeting friends on Earth, Titans, Nightwing, and fell in love with Nightwing. They're one of the best couples in comics, period, and yada, 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 the whole 9 yards, you know the deal. Well, she's one of those characters that doesn't have that many flashy feats or feats in general, like, you know, because of the poster boys, Batman, Superman, Flash, they get all the cool feats. But they do have some notable feats that you should be, you know, and they got some pretty decent lore when it comes to their actual power. Of course, she has super strength, she has super speed, energy projection, and etc. But how strong is Starfire from the actual Titans? People call her Kory. She was used as a bargaining chip for her parents, so they wouldn't have to go to war with the people in the Citadel on their planet. Yeah, their planet is really messed up and things like that. Yeah. So first of all, I'll be going over the post-crisis era of Starfire to get that out the way. And yes, she is bae. She fell into some hands of some dark scientists, of course, did some experiments on her, and that's how she got her kind of abilities, right? Like her starbolts. That's how she got her starbolt energy projection style blasters. It is not a natural feature of her race, by the way. She's bae. It's only natural. We got to get an idea of her energy projection because a lot of people are knowing her for her energy projection, like her star bolts. She can even siphon off flames before they cause any damage. She can implode rather than explode. Like, yeah, implode. Not only that, she can actually use her starbolts to actually block bullets with them. Of course she could, right? She has precise aim with these things as well. And she can mess up entire boats with her blast power, of course, right? By the way, she's able to weld things shut with her like blast power, be able to like, you know how people use like heat to burn stuff closed? That's kind of what she did here. She has these things called Nova Blast. Like she get real hot. Like she really messed up Brainiac's ship. Brainiac is one of those characters. It's hard to scale. Like does this automatically make her black hole level with Superman in them or not? You know what I mean? Like that's where it gets a little confusing. Well, you know, because Brainiac is always giving like character like Superman trouble thanks to his intellect, and his intellect helping him get powerful over the years, absorbing knowledge, making his gears stronger, his ships stronger, and getting equipment that's stronger, and etc. and etc. So yeah, she has a few occasions where she's able to harm characters like Brainiac on more than one occasion. She's probably at least second place on the Titans after Raven, possibly. And debatably, I don't know if she's strong to Beast Boy. That's debatable too as well. She can like shape her blast in like shapes kind of sort of thing, like kind of like a shield or something like that, like constructs like Green Lanterns, I guess, kind of some would say. Obviously, she's able to blast holes in ships. There was a Superboy clone. She was able to do this to a Superboy clone, so then there's that. And does this to Wonder Girl. Yeah, she got some decent blast power fighting some of the heavy hitters. Like semi-heavy hitters, right? She has some decent speed. Like, in this case, she was able to save these two people from an explosion with her flight speed or speed in general. So this is pretty cool. Dang, she has a lot of hair. Anytime you get into those fights where you're flying through space, it's implied faster than light speeds, flying through space, fighting in space and stuff like that. So, you know, take it as you will. Don't want to do too much scaling, but she was able to react to Jesse Quick like an actual Speed Force user. Of course, we're not going to scale Jesse Quick to being equal to Barry or Wily, but like, you gotta respect the speedsters. I would say bare minimum, the slowest speedster is probably still faster than light. I mean, considering that like the top tier speedsters are like gazillions or quadrillions, sextillions of times faster than light. So I mean, I can't see her being 1 times faster than light, and like all the other speedsters are like trillions. That's too large of a gap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying she's their equal, but like this is more impressive than people are probably giving it credit for. Speaking of Jesse Quick, while under mind control, she was keeping up with characters like Flash and Jay Garrick, even matched Jay Garrick's speed. Caught up to the Flash himself, so yeah. Was comparable to characters like Supergirl in an actual race. Yeah, she's freaking fast. She has even moved faster than a laser, confirming that she should be faster than light for sure. Starfire being able to react to her is no joke. I mean, consider she's at least one of the top 6 fastest people on the planet. I mean, yeah, she's up there, guys, just in case you was lowballing her. Starfire reacting to a blitz from her is definitely no easy feat. Even when she was younger, they stated she can run at half the speed of light, so she should definitely be past the speed of light. It's grown up. Moves in the space of when the attosecond, like, okay, you get it. You get the point. She's able to reach the Speed Force barrier, which takes light speed at minimum. So then there's that. Confirmed, right? So you get the point. Starfire being able to react to her is definitely a good feat. Lore-wise, she should be faster than light. You know what I mean? A lot of speed people do this. What they do is throw somebody and then they they use their speed to be on the other side waiting for them so they can catch them or something. You know, I'm gonna throw you over there to the other side of the city, and I'm on the other side of the city waiting for you. You know what I mean? That's how people that with super speed do a lot of times. She just be moving to space and stuff and all that good stuff. Boy. Like, she just fly through space at night. Like, oh, she can survive in oxygen without no oxygen, evidently. Duh, she's casually faster than jets. I mean, if you can fly through the vacuum of space at super fast speeds, then jets are light work to you. But yeah, just something a little cool to watch. And for those that are still wondering if she's faster than light, she pretty much basically says she can fly faster than light, basically. She did a unaided space flight light years out, alone in the blackness that seemed to stretch forever. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed. For those wondering about her super strength, yes, she does have super strength, something natural to her actual race, I would say. Even lifting this big old spear up here, even proving that it's super casual, she just like literally flies with this speed. This same spear is light work to her. Yeah, literally flies through this, like with her attack power. Like, yeah, she got some pretty decent attack power. Mixing in with her travel speed and combat, helping her attack power as well. You know, you can mix in travel speed and combat speed to help your attack power. Like, if you like travel real fast, use your body mass and stuff like that. That's evidently what she did here. And she does have super strength on top of that too. Yawn, yawn, yawn. She can easily lift up stuff like elephants casually. No, seriously. She really can't stand Brainiac. Like, no Brainiacs. Like, she's always giving Brainiacs them works. But I'm wondering, man, these feats is nothing. She ain't that strong. She's just slightly above Captain America tier, right? Probably slightly, but nah, not in strength. Definitely not. Her biggest showings of power is based on scaling and based on the people she fights, right? And intent on the people she fights. I mean, most of the stuff I showed you is just stuff casual. Plus, she's able to hurt people like Brainiac in the ship, blow Brainiac's ship up and stuff. That has to mean something as well. But here's some lore for you. Lore is probably more important than feats, but people like to overdo feats sometimes. But feats are important too for algorithm sakes and power scalers. But lore plus feats is the best way to go. And her lore is implying that she can take all three of these beings on. And is that Superboy right there? Like, that's some decent lore. She's pretty confident. Tim, Kana, and Cassandra. Okay, if you want more writer intent lore for actual physical strength, how about the fact she actually fought one of the poster people for power? Yes, you guessed it. Wonder Woman herself, a person that is definitely confirmed to be in the Superman ranges of power for sure. So you cannot lowball her for having a feat of fighting actual Wonder Woman herself. Yeah, they fight. She's able to blast Wonder Woman. Seems to be able to cause harm to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman blitzes back. Takes a few hits from Wonder Woman, one of the powerfulest beings in DC Universe. Of course, the fight didn't really finish. It's just like a little scuffle, but like, it shows that she's not lightweight. She's able to take a couple hits from Wonder Woman. No telling how hard Wonder Woman was fighting, though. I don't know if Wonder Woman was fighting her absolute hardest. Probably not. But it's just like she's casually able to fight and scuffle with Wonder Woman in blows and eat attacks without like her face breaking. So then there's that. Otherwise, I would say Starfire has to be in at least the small planet ranges right here, at least, right? Just, you know, if Wonder Woman was just holding back all her solar system level attack power or something, right? Okay, so she fights this being known as Envy with Wonder Woman's powers. Yeah, Envy with Wonder Woman's powers. So yeah, that's another feat for you. As you can see, well, not really a long fight, but you get it. Oh yeah, Envy does get the person's full powers too. Just in case you're thinking, oh, that's not the full power. Yeah, no, it is. Her and her sister have had many fights over the years. Her and Blackfire. Not to mention she was amped to Blackfire. It says she threatens the universe. She's universal. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But yeah, that's what the statement says. I'm thinking that she means she's a threat. Like, people in the universe are in threat for her because she's dark and blah, 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 blah. So here's the thing. She seems to be like a good kryptonite for Kryptonians, being able to drain Kryptonian-ish beings. She draws power from the ultraviolet light from the sun, she says, or from the light around anyone or anything. Without the sun, the Kryptonian weakens, she states here, or the narration states. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say she has a pretty good chance against Kryptonians thanks to this hacks against Kryptonians, right? More display of her actual power skill. She actually does have skill, being able to actually fight it out with characters like Donna Troy. Yeah, or train or spar or whatever you want to call it. Why does she have so much hair? I just can't get over that. They really went at it, panel for panel. Seemed to, you know, strength seems to actually be up to par too. I mean, if the strength wasn't up to par, I don't think I would see Donna Troy's face be in such discomfort. I mean, she has to have skills. I mean, I feel like her skills is probably underrated because she's one of those characters that has superpowers. She's one of those few characters that has really good actual skills. She actually won a tournament against Amazons. Starfire is pretty skilled. No, like, I wasn't playing. Like, you see the scan here. She's literally having a tournament with Amazons. As you can see, a part of it here and here. Yeah, she's a beast. She got skills and strength on top of it. Okay, so you remember Donna Troy? Donna Troy was kind of able to fight a Superboy clone with her actual strength. Headlock here. As you can see right here, in combat speed. Donna Troy is pretty freaking strong. Like, she's fought like basically a different universe's version of Wonder Woman level being Superwoman. Fought her pretty evenly. Over and over, blow for blow. Here, like, dude, they really went at it. You telling me Starfire was able to slug it out with a being like Donna Troy, a being that can literally slug it out with an alternate reality version of Wonder Woman, Superwoman, that has given Wonder Woman a fight before, or a tough struggle from the Crime Syndicate, you know them? She was even in that animated movie, The Crisis on Two Earths, animated DC movie. So yeah, fight got interrupted, but she was at it. Well, Donna Troy is a beast. People may call her a Wonder Woman knockoff or sidekick, but she's her own girl, showing that she can hold her own with the heavy hitters. Of course, being similar to Wonder Woman, she has ridiculous combat speed. With ease, deflecting stuff without looking. With ease. Okay, you guys gotta get the point right. Yeah, she's doing all of this. She even reacted to a speech like Jesse Quick. Okay, now. Yet Starfire was able to do this to Wonder Girl. Literally fought Donna Troy in an extended fight. So that's saying a lot. Being able to match being this strong that fought actual Superwoman. So yeah, Kory is no joke, and she got that blast power because of her star bolts. I mean, for Pete's sake, she's able to keep pace with these beings when it comes to actual speed anyway. So there you go. Not to mention she actually reacted to her. I already showed this already. But just trying to nail it in the head. Doesn't have that many feats, but I think it's pretty heavily implications of her combat speed, reaction time, and etc. being pretty decently comparable to her flight speed, being in the fast and light ranges. So, you know, just not as many feats to really dig off of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not quite ready to end the video yet. So I think we should go over the New 52 era, because this was like pre-crisis, post-crisis era type stuff, you know, old Starfire type stuff. But it's, you know how New 52 is, new difference, new retcons, little here and there differences here and there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's the thing. Starfire, the New 52 ran even shorter than the pre-crisis, post-crisis era. So, of course, it's not going to have as many feats as those, or could it? I mean, you know. But here, she's able to destroy tanks here. Not that many feats, just letting you guys warn you. Just warning you not to be as many feats like a normal video. She destroys tanks with her blast power. Duh. She's literally able to cause like a massive explosion with her abilities to generate energy projection. Duh. She has pretty decent combat trap awareness. Kind of good paying attention skills, right? I love when characters that are small destroy huge monsters. Like in this occasion, she actually destroyed a monster from the inside with her actual blast power techniques and etc. Saving the street people. Not street people, but superhuman people. You know how DC and Marvel Comics characters that don't have no power still do superhuman stuff. You know, watch my Batman video and Nightwing video on my page, or Daredevil video. You will see. Even young Starfire had blast power, destroying a Citadel guard. You know, the little war between the Citadel stuff, type of crap she has to deal with, conflicts on her planet type of thing. Had like a battle with this creature named Crux, showing her blast power and her actual attack power, physical strength wise as well. As you can see here, gotta love it. Nice animation. Literally flies underwater, tries to catch up underwater. He literally tried to run away. Well, that didn't go too well. He's good with healing aid type stuff. This looks like an island of paradise. So the rare chance when somebody actually has the nerve to point a gun actually at Starfire, she's actually able to like literally melt the gun with her skin contact. Oh yeah, by the way, this is not Dick Grayson, this is Jason. More displays of her blast power. Outfit is lit. Blasted is being known as Essence. Poor man, just get burned by Starfire. She like just has heat when she wants to. Starbolts. Something she should be able to do is like, you know, stop elevators from falling and lift it with her strength. She's even able to overwhelm characters like Mr. Freeze, who's like an ice elemental type of character-based character, like specializing in ice. Too powerful for him. I usually don't get into stuff like this, but hey, I gotta find something to talk about. She actually has some decent leadership skills. Like she has a firm hand when she has to as well. Literally destroyed a whole bunch of alien ships. She also has tactical skills, doing strategies. She actually had a fight with this being named Blight. You're probably watching this like, man, she fights a lot of people we don't really know much about. Well, the main people you really need to worry about is the Wonder Woman-ish level characters to really scale her off of the right way. Even though I have to admit, in New 52, she doesn't have that many flashy feats. Of course, I expected that though. One of the many characters that's underrated that doesn't get the love she deserves, unfortunately. So what if I told you she actually got training from this being known as Animal Man? Yeah, Animal Man. Oh, God. Another person you probably don't know about, but oh, my God, he's very, very powerful. He's like Beast Boy on 10 drugs or something. I said I was going to New 52, but I think I want to go back to the old pre-crisis, post-crisis era. Like, she literally, her bolts are actually able to actually harm characters like Wonder Woman. Her bolts are that freaking strong. This is during the pre-crisis era. This is pretty concrete. There's this time she kind of even overpowered Donna Troy in actual strength, like in during the pre-crisis days. So yeah, definitely. She even was able to fight this giant that was evidently on the same level as Titans, like you know the mythological Titans, like Kronos and you know those type of beings. Like yeah, Titan King Kronos is here, right here, like literally the same Titans that fought the gods of Olympus in DC. Yeah, Starfire fighting the few times we actually see the actual Greek gods in DC actually fight. Like this is a Titan. Yeah, let that sink in. Took a blast from him. That stuff was just pre-crisis era, but I'm gonna show post-crisis era. All right, let's go. So Starfire was actually able to battle the Manhunters. You know the Manhunters, some things that always been giving Green Lanterns trouble. I know you probably know them. Nothing stops the Manhunters. Yeah, those things. They even stay here. They put a call to the Green Lanterns. Okay, now this is some lore. This is some crazy lore. Like I literally just did a video about Raven, so check that out. But yeah, we know Raven is OP. But this is a huge statement. They stated that Starfire is one of the few Titans, like out of all these Titans, that could possibly beat actual Demon Raven. Not White Raven, though, but like Demon Raven. Like, you know how Raven always be having them little berserk moments because, her dad's Trigon, blah, 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 blah. She says right here, I don't want to kill her. She thinks she has enough power to kill her, like in this state. They state she's the only one with the power to drive her off here. At least drive her off. She said she didn't want to kill her by accident, but yeah, I doubt that. Raven was kind of powerful here, so yeah. This is a big statement for Kory, kind of concreting her in the powerhouse ranges, at least with blast power, right? Yeah, her starbolt actually does harm her though, like, so that's implications here. It puts in work. So there's these Dark Star characters. She needs to pull her punches against them or she could kill him. This is kind of a big deal. Dark Stars are beings that always fight Green Lanterns and are comparable to Green Lanterns, so yeah. Yeah, the Green Lanterns are automatically solar system black hole level, automatically, right? Throughout their many years. Yet, it was stated she could have possibly killed one with her attack power. It's stated here, she's a Dark Star member. She said, just for regular, I think she was pulling her punches. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Even took a blast from Orion. Nothing super flash, just took a blast from him. But Orion is definitely a Superman level being, no doubt. Starfire is really confident in her ability too. I mean, she kind of has the feats to back it up. I already showed this earlier, but yeah, she's confident she can restrain, two beings that are in the powerhouse-ish range, like maybe lower-ish or mid-ish power, Wonder Woman range power at least, right? Because I just showed you the feats for Donna Troy. Like, yeah, not to mention that Starfire is actually for Wonder Woman, the actual Wonder Woman. So yeah, then there's that. All right, all right, that's it. That's enough. It's confirmed. She literally survived the black hole. That's all she wrote. Yeah, I know she wasn't actually inside. I don't care if you're inside. If you're near it like this, a galactic-sized black hole, what the heck? It was threatening the universe. She survived the energy of the black hole being closed. It caused like some resonance, evidently. There's a lot of power blasting back at us. When she goes on like her little rampage, heavy hitters are required to hold her back from her rampages, like Donna Troy, Wonder Woman-ish person being, and Mon-El would be in the Kryptonian ranges of power, thanks to his race, and Wonder Girl, of course. You already know her power. She was called Donna Troy here. Nice black outfit. This is kind of ridiculousness. One shot's a Black Lantern, Terra. Like, okay. Yeah, okay. Her New 52 self, okay? I know we're going back and forth. Starfire is a beast. Don't judge me. Actually straight up said it out of their mouth to be one of the strongest aliens on the New 52 Earth. So that's saying something. It's pretty vague, but that's pretty, powerful aliens that live on Earth. Like, one of them, the aliens being Superman, right? She was able to harm this being known as Lord Hellspont. Do I even need to tell you how strong Hellspont is? He kind of fought and could rival the power of New 52 Superman. So what more needs to be said? No, you thought I was playing? Like, he literally got in the slugfest as the actual Superman. She was able to harm a being like this. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I don't want to look into it, feats that are just harming you. It's not like he KO'd her. She KO'd him or nothing. But it's just something to really think about. Like, yeah, there's a lot of statements and lore behind her power. Could be being cocky, but I can see some truth behind it. She describes herself. She said she's not quite as strong as Superman, but close. Post-crisis and pre-crisis era of her did fight Wonder Woman and stuff, so that does kind of add up to her old self. New 52 doesn't seem like it's making that many drastic changes. So more than likely, this kind of, what does that make her massively faster than light in New 52 era? You know what I mean? Oh, there was this time during Rebirth, Beast Boy actually called Starfire the most powerful of the Titans. I don't know if I agree with that though, but like, yeah, that's still impressive. Yeah, she's definitely up there though. I'm not gonna lie, she is though. This is like in the newer comics too, guys, like in the Rebirth era. She was able to survive radiation that was threatening Green Lantern characters like Jessica Cruz. Yeah, she can survive stuff Green Lanterns have trouble with. So I think she's pretty concrete in the Green Lantern level, if I'm being honest, when it comes to durability, blast power, attack power, and etc. Even if she's not exactly equal, she's definitely not far behind. Like, she's like, what, 2% behind? Like, a Green Lantern's 90 and she's 88. Like, it's that close. If for Pete's sake, one of her blasts was able to do stuff to Sinestro, and she was able to kind of fight a character like Sinestro. So then there's that. Even though it was a scuffle here, but you get the point. Yeah, there's definitely a decent gap between her and Superman. During the post-crisis era, she actually got KO'd. Like, it was like easy. Like, yeah, you remember this during the Public Enemies thing? Yeah. So there's been occasions where she, got her strength tested against the man, the myth, the legend, but it didn't go well. So then there's that. Didn't want to make it seem like I was wanking or nothing, so I had to show this to, show the level, the different levels. She's still quite a bit below, This is post-crisis, not New 52, though. Same with New 52. There has been times where she has fought or hurt beings that like Hellspawn that can fight Superman in New 52, but there's been times where Superman in New 52 has also tanked her abilities as well. So it's implication that there's a decent gap between her and Superman when it comes to, power overall. But it's a little weird because we've seen her fight Wonder Woman. So that's weird. Like, we know Wonder Woman can hurt Superman. So, whatever. Oh, by the way, remember this feat I showed you earlier during the post-crisis days? She was able to kind of go through Trigon's helm, like skeleton. Yeah, this is Trigon's skeleton, but this is hard to scale, though. It's just a skeleton. I don't know how durable this is. Starfire has been called a walking solar flare. Then there's that. So I think safely, I would say she's at least in the star ranges. I would definitely say there's a decent gap between her and Superman and those characters, but she can, tussle with those level characters, if I'm being fair based on all these feats and the different continuities. I know it's been a lot of different versions of her shown in this video, so I don't want you guys to get too confused. I showed her rivaling Wonder Woman and Donna Troy in the post-crisis era, and then when you fight Superman in the post-crisis era, it's no fight, and then Superman struggles with Wonder Woman, and you know what I'm saying? It's a little weird. It's hard to scale sometimes. Starfire is implied to be faster than light because she implied that she like flew into a black hole, or she recalled the time she flew into a black hole. So that's implying she either has black hole level durability or raw flight speed to be able to fly out of a black hole, being faster than light, right? Well, guys, that's just about going to do it. I went over Starfire in pre-crisis, post-crisis, New 52, and a little bit of Rebirth. So, guys, yeah, like I said, she's really hard to scale, but I think to be played safe, I think she has at least star-busting power, right? That's fair, right? She can tussle with characters like Wonder Woman, not necessarily KO them or nothing. Fight characters like Donna Troy or Wonder Girl, or restrain characters like Wonder Girl. But, like, yeah, she's pretty powerful. She's fast and light, more than likely massively fast and light. Evidently, she concretes herself on a black hole level because surviving a galactic-sized black hole, being near it, and surviving the resonating energy from this black hole closing, it takes some durability and etc. But I'm pretty sure she can hurt herself. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff. What do you guys think? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. It was implied that she's one of the few people that can harm Demon Raven or match the power of Raven. Even Beast Boy in certain continuities believes she's up there or strongest member of the Titans, including characters like Raven. So that's something big considering how strong Beast Boy is when I make a video about him. Oh my goodness. But what do you guys think? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Was this informative? Check the playlist out. Playlist. Is there something I missed? I don't think I missed anything. She doesn't have that many feats. Hopefully, I got as many feats as possible for Starfire, and you get some respect for Starfire. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Affiliate links, description. Playlist. Make sure you be back on my page. I will look for you. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Respect Starfire, the Tamaranian with great training that can fight some of the best fighters. Should be scalable to characters like Superwoman, Donna Troy, and Wonder Girl, and even be able to fight characters like Superboy. I'm just saying. Very skilled enough to win Amazonian tournaments. I'm just saying. Later, guys.